after losing IC title to John Cena. Hello guys. Welcome to my channel. I am Elena. Have a nice day. For the latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Dominik Mysterio is desperate for Liv Morgan to return amid a difficult period, which has seen him lose the WWE Intercontinental Championship to John Cena, and quite possibly the support of the other members of the Judgment Day. Dirty Dom and Liv were the promotion's power couple before a dislocated shoulder injury meant the former women's world champion needed surgery. Dom put his IC title on the line against Cena on Raw after interrupting the soon-to-be retired 17-time world champion in Boston, Massachusetts on Monday night. His reign ended at 204 days, and the AAA Mega Championship is now the only gold he will be wearing around his waist. The 28-year-old was left fuming with his boss, Triple H, for putting him in a match with Cena and also the Judgment Day, who were nowhere to be seen. In the past, the likes of Finn Balor and JD McDonough have come to Dom's aid should he be at risk of losing his IC championship. Dom has now opened up on the aftermath of his defeat and where he stands with his faction. He made clear he is waiting for Liv to make her return while speaking to Mexican outlet La Afición. I spent it alone. My Judgment Day family wasn't there. I miss my little blonde, Liv Morgan, but what matters right now is that I'm still the AAA Mega Champion. Dom faces an intriguing future after his loss to Cena, as it looked likely he'd be facing his father, Rey Mysterio, at WWE's upcoming PLE Survivor Series War Games in their home of San Diego, California. But reports suggest that the match is not planned, and he may well get a rematch instead. Liv insisted Dom can do anything. Before Cena lost, Liv has been keeping busy while recovering from shoulder surgery, including making an appearance on the red carpet at the Stranger Things Season 5 premiere. She took an interview with Netflix and was asked which WWE star she'd back to take down a Demogorgon. The current iteration of the Judgment Day was at its strongest with Liv at the helm, ensuring all members were working together to ensure the stable remained on top on Raw. But cracks have started to show in her absence, as Dom has been at odds with Balor and McDonough, while Roxanne Perez hasn't shown the level of interest that Liv did in making sure he got a helping hand. The good news for Dirty Dom is that Liv is expected to return in early 2026 with a surprise Royal Rumble appearance a possibility. While he'll be relieved to have her back, she might have her own issues to attend to with Roxanne taking her place as Raquel Rodriguez's tag team partner. WWE Rumor Roundup. Roman Reigns' 7-year rivalry to be indirectly renewed. Reason behind Cody Rhodes' random War Games spot revealed, the 14th of November, 2025. Welcome to today's edition of WWE Rumor Roundup. And with SmackDown just around the corner, we have some big scoops in the world of the sports entertainment juggernaut. Two of these scoops include tidbits about the OTC, Roman Reigns, as well as the reason behind the seemingly random addition of Cody Rhodes to the War Games match. Not only this, but there's also news about a popular wrestler finally being secured to a full-time deal. So without going much further, let's jump right into it. Raw takes place in Madison Square Garden next week, and it's being advertised as the final appearance of John Cena on the red brand. However, that's not the only major thing expected to happen, as Roman Reigns might just indirectly renew his 7-year rivalry against Brock Lesnar. According to Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer newsletter, the plans are for Roman Reigns to return on the babyface side, while Brock Lesnar is expected to return on the side of the Vision. I think Roman will probably show up at the Garden. I think Lesnar will probably show up at the Garden. Lesnar on the heel side, Roman on the babyface side, and then you'd still have one more spot for probably Jimmy USO. Makes the most sense for that spot. Dave Meltzer said, Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar faced off numerous times between WrestleMania 31 in 2015 and SummerSlam 2022, with their rivalry coming to an epic conclusion in a last man standing match. Reigns hasn't been seen since Crown Jewel, where he was furious at the USOs over his loss to Bronson Reed, telling them that he didn't want to see either brother until Christmas. Cody Rhodes appeared on the 10th of November edition of Monday Night Raw. That's when we saw him make the save on behalf of Jey Uso and CM Punk, who were ambushed by The Vision and Logan Paul. However, some fans noted that from a storyline perspective, it makes no sense for Cody Rhodes to be in the match as he wasn't part of this feud, and he is technically a SmackDown superstar. However, Dave Meltzer reported on the Wrestling Observer Radio that Cody Rhodes replaced Jacob Fatu, who has suffered a real-life injury. I think Cody Rhodes is replacing Jacob Fatu. I don't have that confirmed, although I probably should by the morning, because he was not on the original list and Jacob Fatu was. And I was thinking they probably would have to replace Jacob Fatu, Meltzer said. It certainly makes a lot more sense now, and the fact that his story with Drew McIntyre is over means that there was room for him on the card. It looks like WWE is taking the approach of going with the most star-studded names on the roster for War Games. Joe Hendry has appeared on WWE television so much that it led to some jokes that he wasn't even much of a TNA superstar anymore. One thing seemed clear: it was a matter of when and not if he signed, and WrestleMania 41 was perhaps the biggest vote of confidence in that regard. According to a report from Fightful Select, WWE has finally signed Joe Hendry. Shawn Michaels was reportedly a big proponent of him and was said to have suggested that his TNA contract be brought out so he could sign a deal with WWE. While Hendry left TNA a few months before his contract expired, things seem to have gone down positively and no bridges were burned. However, it remains unclear whether his contract was brought out. It seems like he will be joining the WWE NXT brand, as he was reportedly internally listed on that roster. Roman Reigns and CM Punk have had a contentious relationship since late 2024, and it came to a head in the main event of WrestleMania 41 Night 1. However, that night saw both men come out as the losers, as the Vision was formed. An insider known as John McMullen reported on X Twitter that journalist Nick Piccolo's children broke the news to him that Roman Reigns and CM Punk will be uniting to be the Zebra Buddy Cops in Zootopia 2. It's going to be a fun role for both Roman Reigns and CM Punk, who are expected to team up together for the second year in a row at WWE Survivor Series, War Games. While Paul Heyman brought them together under his umbrella last year, they will be brought together once more due to Heyman, only under completely different circumstances.